Hello everybody, welcome to Noctambulant. So, this is a game that was gifted to me by my brother Cody. I know it's 2D, and I don't know much else about it. But we about to find out. Hi. So we'll just jump straight into it. My name is Renee. I lived happily with Mommy and Daddy. I loved toys, all kinds of them. On my birthday, Mommy made a doll just for me. I hug it every night to sleep. I love the doll so much. And I love Daddy and Mommy so much. But something happened. Something really, really bad. The very next day, there was what they called a funeral. Hi. The only person at the funeral was an old lady. That's it? She said she was my grandma and that Mommy and Daddy have passed away. Grandma said that I had to move in with her, and we were on a car to her house right after the funeral. I only had the doll with me. I had lost everything else. Mommy and Daddy were gone. Boy, you better be going back to sleep. Grandma's house was big. I was given new clothes, lots of toys, and dolls in my own doll room. Everything I couldn't have before. And it has been 6 months since. Don't you worry, little angel. Soon I'll find your other wing and you'll be able to fly again. Renee, it's 7 p.m. Time for bed. Pack up your toys and hurry to your room. Yes, Grandma. It's a pretty dope looking room. Every day, Grandma makes me go to bed early and locks the door shut. I don't understand that. Okay. It's like a huge life-size freaking mannequin. What the crap? These aren't even like toys. This is just like props from a horror movie. Oh, I should probably grab my doll. Can I grab my doll? No, guess I'm just leaving you. Can I go out the door? Man, this is interesting. I really actually like this art style. Oh. I don't know if that was because I pushed Z or up. I pushed them both at the same time. You will always be loved. Is that Mama? Meemaw. You look so young, so fresh. It's that dream again. I can't sleep. Now that I think of it, I didn't hear any locking sounds. Did Grandma not lock the door today? Grandma's been coughing a lot today. Is Grandma feeling unwell? She's a werewolf. I'll check if the door is really locked. Maybe I can go back to the doll room to play. Oh. Okay. Hold space under this object to hide. M to open the map, escape to open options, space to interact with it. So it is space. It didn't work. So hold space to hide. Oh, interesting. That glows. I wonder if that just means it's a safe spot. Renee's colored pencils. Her mother used to draw with her back at home. Renee would tell her mom what she wanted to draw, and they would do it together. It is now one of the activities she loves to do outside of playing with dolls. Mommy used to draw with me. Yeah, I gathered so much. I guess there's nothing I can do with those. I don't know if the mouse really even does anything. Yeah, so it is up. Okay. Someone's bedroom. You don't even know whose? That's concerning. Purple bottle, purple glass bottle. Could be anything, really. Grape juice, it looks like. There's a hide mechanic, so that's concerning. Grandma must be a little loopy when she's not on her meds. Back out. What could Grandma be doing this late at night? What, in here? Before going in there, let's go this way. Room of mirrors. That's not creepy at all. It's literally just faces looking down. Guess I'm hiding behind the mirrors. That's cool. At least they got these to let you know where you can hide. Green bottle. A green glass bottle. Alright, so we got purple and green. Oddly enough, that only appears when you're walking by it. So that's interesting. It's a creepy house. I mean, nothing out of the norm for grandmas, though, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really know my grandmother. I can hide here. Oh, just hide in the corner. Good to know. Grandma sleeps in the attic. I shouldn't disturb her. That's already... I mean, A, we know somebody's roaming around the house. I don't know if it's grandma, but I assume so. B, why is she sleeping in the attic? Grandmama. Grandmama. What is that on the floor? Did Grandma drop that? Grandma's torn note. An offering for the 3 dolls. 2 drops of green, 2 drops of red, 2 drops of purple, 2 drops of yellow. Then give the big shelf in the living room a knock. Okay. Well, I know what that is. Can I go pick it up now, or do I have to wait for something to happen? I guess I gotta wait. Hello? What's over here? It's not safe now. What? How is it not safe? Second thought, I'm just gonna... Hey, Grandma. I'm curious about what that noise from the doll room was. I should check it first. You saw it, my guy. You saw it. You seen it. Go get Grandma. Go. I don't know what she's gonna do, but maybe it's just Grandma dressed up in a wig. My bird died. Oh, this is horrible. Becky? Yeah, I'm just gonna... Hey. Just gonna... You do your thing. I'm just gonna... You're faster than me. There's gotta be a place to hide in here. Whoop. I'm just sleeping in bed. Get the fuck out of here. It's like, okay. I'll be looking out for you. Whatever that was. That's what you get for naming your creepy mannequins Becky. I need my doll. And my dead bird. Matcha. A wooden toy resembling a lovebird. Oh, it's a toy. With that, what looks like a cut on one of its cheeks made it unique. But the question is, was the scar given or received? What? This doll was a gift from Renee's mother. Both wings had fallen off, and one of them was lost way back before her parents were alive. Before her parents? Wait. Before her parents were alive. So even before they were alive. That's an old ass... Renee doll. A custom-made doll that looks like Renee. Wait a minute. What's that note say? An offering for the 3 dolls. Oh. Is mine gonna come to life? Am I the doll? I am. I'm a doll. Mommy used to read these to me before bedtime. Oh. Mama. Oh. Choose a book to read. Book of Colored Spirits, Book of the 3. I feel like Colored Spirits kind of suits the occasion right now. Once upon a time, there lived a sorcerer. He practiced a dark and uncommon magic, and all the people in the village avoided him. He was lonely and sad and moved to live alone by a hillside. The sorcerer used his powers to create 5 colored spirits, the blue, the yellow, the red, the purple, and the green. They filled his dull and lonely life with color, and he was more joyful again. But there was a group of royalty in the country. They were no smarter than anyone, but held their noses high and snobbish. They feared the power of dark magic, that it would take away their positions. And so they sent many guards to patrol the villages. Anybody caught with the use of dark magic were to be locked up immediately. Upon hearing the news, the sorcerer was shocked, but most of all, he was worried for the colored spirits he had grown close with. In a panic state, he created 5 colored bottles and hurriedly placed them into different bottles. The blue spirit into the red bottle, the yellow spirit into the green bottle, the red spirit into the yellow bottle, the purple spirit in the blue bottle, the green spirit in the purple bottle. I'm going to have that memorized now. With a quick change of clothes, the sorcerer grabbed the 5 bottles with him. He abandoned his home, setting off on a new journey, disguised as a wine merchant. And that's that book. Book of the 3. 3 curious girls, Lila, Lulu, and Lily, decided to leave their homes to go up a mysterious pink mountain. The path up the mountain was fun. 3 good friends, side by side, chattered merrily through the twisted and turning of the road. Right before sunset, a thick fog enveloped the pathway, the trees in the forest, and they could hardly see anything. As they couldn't see less and less, the 3 girls got more and more afraid. "Let's hold hands," piped up Lulu, who was right in the middle. Lulu's in the middle. Middle was in all caps, so I wonder if that's supposed to be like clue. Reaching out her left arm, Lulu pulled Lily close to her. Feeling more reassured, Lulu then reached out her right arm to pull Lala, but she couldn't find Lala's hand no matter how much she felt about in the fog. Lulu spun to look to her right, and her jaws dropped. A pale woman with long hair, black eyes, and an abnormally wide smile staring right at her. Lily, on the other hand, was looking straight ahead of her, at the terrifying sight of her friend Lala hanging from the trees, together with many others. The bad 3 girls who decided to leave their homes to explore the mysterious mountains got punished dearly. Yeah, that sounds like the usual, like, oh shit, I'm going back in. You do your thing. I'm just gonna hang out in here. I'm just gonna live here from now on. I don't want to go outside anymore, Grandma. I'm just gonna wait for daytime. Reaching for my drink while holding on to the space bar. I don't even know if she's actually gonna come through here. Probably not. Okay, I'm gonna trust you're not coming here. Making my move. Okay. I hadn't gone in here yet. The dining room. Some creepy looking dolls. Looks like those Russian dolls. I wonder if that thing's constantly always actually moving somewhere. Or if it's like very specific. Living room. This place is huge, my guy. Oh, red bottle. Alright, well I see the bottles. Why can't I collect them now? I know I'm going to need them. That's the infuriating part. Bathroom. Grandma, you better not be naked in the shower. Something's definitely in there. There's a place to hide. Right here. Right here. Okay. Somebody's definitely... Hello. Somebody's definitely in the shower. Do you see me? Okay. I was going to say, you were literally like right there. It looks like her silhouette. Hold on, let me just... Oh, my bag. Yes, I don't know. I'm assuming maybe it's completely like she's always somewhere, maybe. That's very unsettling. Just passing by. Just us friendly how you do's. Is there like no indication that she's nearby too? Because that kind of sucks. What is that? A cup of water? A cup. Oh. Am I supposed to... The storeroom. Yep. It says 2, right? 2 drop. No? This is blue, right? Alright, is there a way to get rid of this cup? Because I don't think I'm supposed to. I'm pretty sure it's blue. Maybe it's not, though. I'm colorblind, so it might be purple. Got 2 drops of whatever that shit is. 2 drops. I'm just doing 2 drops of everything. I know where the other 2 bottles are. Not many hiding spaces. Very concerning since that thing is definitely faster than me. What? No. That's not what I meant. It was to sacrifice those 3 dolls and I just fucking wasted it. That's a trap if I've ever seen one. Oh, there is a hiding spot here. Just noticed that. That's... Hello. Don't mind me. Go about your business. Good thing I just noticed that was there too. Alright, you gone? No. This game kind of reminds me of, I think it was called TikTok or something like that. I hear it. I think it just left. Yeah. Are we good? She's not really moving fast. Motherfucker, you are blocking my way. I don't think there's a... Yeah, there is a bottle in here. 2 drops of red. I'm thinking that I didn't grab the right ones. Purple is the thing. I did get yellow, I got red, I got purple. I don't know if the other one... I don't think the other one was green, so I think I grabbed the wrong thing. And that's gonna suck. I'm gonna say I'm pretty confident I didn't grab the right color the first time. I think it was like blue or something. This game discriminates against colorblind folk. Heard her coming, but I'm assuming she decided to take a different route. She's just over here doing her fucking neck cracking. Hi. I'm sure if it ever sees me and it chases me or gets me, like, that's gonna be super fucking creepy. Until then, we wait. What? Don't mind me. Oh. So I think when the hair's down, she can't see. I think she can only see you. This is a theory, and it might get me killed. I think she can only see you when her hair is out of her face. Like that. She's heavily guarding this area. She's peeking in. Well, she definitely saw. Here I come. My dude. I just want to test, see if there's another bottle. Because I'll know if the green bottle or whatever. Because I got red, I got purple, and I got yellow. So I know if the green bottle's over there, then I fucked up. See you later. Don't come back. I'm busy. Yeah. Green bottle. I don't know, though, if it'll count now. Grandma, I could really use you right now. Grandma sleeps in the attic. I shouldn't disturb her. This shit's totally normal. Guess I'll just walk in here. Hey. Dang it, I'm gonna fucking throw my headphones off here. This is my room. You mind some privacy? Yeet. Oh, she's sprinting. She ain't even patient. She's not even waiting anymore. Oh, that's fine. I'm going to the doll, see if this works. And of course it doesn't. She's definitely persistent. She is. Oh my god. Is there a place to hide? I really could use a place to hide right now. She is sprinting her ass off trying to get me. Oh, I am fucked. And I grabbed the wrong thing anyways. Don't come in here. There's nowhere to hide. It wouldn't be fair. Alright, just gonna use this now because I already know the blue is bullshit. So maybe the storage room then is A-okay. Purple. Buddy. Hey. Don't mind me. She's like, what? Okay. Whatever. One last neck crack. This mannequin's pretty fast. 2 purple. 2 green. I do like how the only way that you can really know if she's coming or not is like you really got to listen to the noise. And it doesn't work all the time. It's not the most reliant way to do things. Hey. I don't think that's ever going to get old. I feel like she is kind of almost always somewhere specific. But there is also a touch of like random. So there's red. I think, I could be wrong. I think yellow is in this direction. I like how this game does a lot of trial and error where it expects you to, like, you're going to kind of fuck up while learning things. And so that's on you. Babushka. So now just to get to the dolls, that should be all of it. Are you kidding me? I'm missing, like, the most crucial thing. Then give the big shelf in the living room a knock. Oh, I'm so dumb. Next up, it's going to say, oh, no, you got to do an order. Green, then red, then purple, then yellow. Hey, it's your old room. You remember this place? Pretty comfy cozy. Unlike that. That looks very painful. It's also concerning that when I do the purple, it glows green. When I do the yellow, it glows red. So the bottles better be what the bottles actually are. That's all I'm saying. To be fair, Grandma did, like, I thought she locked my door. Maybe that's what she's saying. She was double checking to make sure she locked. Excuse me. Just walking by to get some red. I think this is the living room. So she said there's a bookshelf you need to knock on? That doesn't look like a bookshelf. It's not the living room? This is the living room. Give the big bookshelf in the living room a knock. This must be the bookshelf. This is the only living room. I am so confused. Is it because I didn't get the right things? A red glass bottle. It's got purple next to the drink. So maybe that's where I'm going wrong. It probably is supposed to be. Then what color is a what? Let's test out the red one, because I think the red one might actually be purple. Yeah. Or it's blue. I can't really tell. Like I said, this game is even more crippling when you're... Oh, she left. It's even more crippling when you're colorblind. So I might have just grabbed blue. See. That's purple. Okay. So the other one's blue. So I think that's where I'm going wrong. Alright, I might as well test this one out. I think yellow is red. So I want blue, yellow. Yeah. So I want blue, yellow. Like I said, this game definitely is all about trial and error. Like, you're guaranteed you're going to mess up sometimes. And it's almost guaranteed that you're going to get caught because of it. Oh, I just realized, too, those 3 dolls are the girls from the story. About the ones about running away. This video is going to be a lot of cutting things out because it's just going to be a lot of me just hanging out in a hidey hole. It wouldn't be quite so fair, but I kind of wish that it was randomly generated. So I wouldn't have to wait after she leaves for her to leave, like move. Because she does hang out by the doorway usually, as you just saw. That's green. Alright. So we want yellow, blue, purple. I'm guessing the green one's red. I guess that's red. It looks orange to me, but... So I think now this isn't going to work because I got blue in it. Yeah. Alright. 2 drops red. Wait, that's red. Oh. So the other one must be yellow? Is it yellow? This is purple. 2 drops purple. I hope this works. If that other one's not yellow, I don't know where yellow is. Green. Alright, let's hope. Yeah, I could see that being yellow. I'm going to try giving them the drink. If that works, then we'll go knock on the bookshelf. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, Oh, middle. Right. Middle, right, straight. Middle, right, straight. Middle. Oh. Middle. Middle, right, straight. What? That's what the clue said. Alright. I'll try that. So I'm pretty sure that's what the clue said, right? Middle, right. My guy. Middle, right, straight. Hey! Alright. Nothing happened. Okay. Luckily, the books aren't that far away. Book of the Three. Middle. Who was right in the middle? Lulu spun to look to her right. Oh, Lulu looks right. She's in the middle. She's looking to her right. Is it her right or my right? That is the question. Lily, on the other hand, was looking straight ahead of her at the terrifying sight of her friend Lala hanging from the tree. Fuck, 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 fuck. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. What? I woke up later in a daze. That was... Oh, okay. I was thinking I was going to have to restart. Reaching out her left arm, Lulu pulled Lily close. Lulu is in the middle. So Lily's to her left. At her. Lily, on the other hand, was looking straight. So Lily, on the left, is looking straight. Lulu in the center is looking to the right. That only answers two of them. So they say she's looking straight forward. She's looking to her right. She was hanging from a tree. So I'm assuming it's the third one. I just got to figure out what the heck she's up to. Yeah, the third one's hanging, so I don't know where she'd be looking. What am I missing here? The only other thing I can think of is that this one's looking straight ahead. The only other thing I could possibly think about now, because I've tried pretty much all those, is if this is her right. And you think at this rate, I'd just get it just out of sheer guessing. Hey, I was right. Sheer guessing wins every time. Why is there a secret passage in the house? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's not find out. Saved. An old piece of paper tinged with yellow. Basement map. That's great. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Pretty looking hand mirror that is broken by Renee. Your grandmother took it away thereafter. I don't like mirrors. This is good. There's multiple parts. Ah! What is that? I don't know what I just did. I just tickled its fancy, apparently. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle. Leaving. Tickle, tickle. Hi. An old piece of paper tinged with yellow. Oh, it's the basement map. I guess I can't collect it. Hi. Code. Well, I can definitely decode this. That wasn't it. Okay. All right. Let's try this. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, so you just gotta literally type out the whole freaking code. The Book of the Awakening. Oh, it's better than the Book of the Dead, I guess. Chapter 2. The possessed often reside in objects that belong to the family will be cursed to only walk at night, guard in the residence of its own family. They are referred to as Noctambulant spirits. If an outsider is seen in possession of anything that belongs to the family or have invaded into the premises, it will do whatever means to remove them. What? A few case studies have been collected in relation to noctambulant spirits. A huge chunk of the section are descriptions of the case studies. This book, why is it here? There's something else in the box. Paper charm, a diamond-shaped charm. It is filled with mysterious, unreadable words scribbled in a specific pattern. This charm and the book. I've seen them before. The book was in Mommy's study room, and the charm was illustrated in the book too. Oh, Mother. Are we doing satanic rituals? Oh. I didn't want to remember that again. From what is written in the book, Becky is possessed by something to protect its family, and that they go after outsiders, who are not part of the family. This is only the second part. Where's the first part? Perhaps Grandma knows about it. After all, it's all hidden here in the secret basement. Maybe I can find more answers in Grandma's room. It's a great idea. Let's go to Grandma's room. Let's go to the attic. Hi. You got something to say? Didn't think so. Mind your own business. Alright, Grandma. You got some explaining to do. And Becky, don't even try to stop me. I'm on a mission. There's no brakes on this. Oh, smoke's coming from her. Becky really didn't try to stop me. Alright, you old hag. Strong smell of ointment. Oh, Grandma. It's the smell Grandma always has on her. Oh, man. I don't want to walk in on this. I have to be quiet so as to not wake her. I don't know how to be quiet. I only have one speed, and it's go. Chapter... Oop. So after bringing one back in a different form, the user gets cursed to become a noctambulant spirit after they die. Did my mom bring me to life? I didn't get to read it. Hold on. Chapter 1. Was I a doll and my mom brought me to life and now my mom is Becky? aka that spirit? Creation of a voodoo doll, otherwise known as the act of voodoo, is curse one forms to disrupt the natural flow of life. A ritual sought after by many, voodoo is believed to have the power to bring one back from the dead. Voodoo requires a body for the spirit to return to, and a human medium to act as a pathway for the dead spirit to return back to the human realm. The human medium is to also create an object of personal attachment, to direct the spirit's memory to it. Oh. Did Grandma die? Hold on. Wait a minute. So wait, Grandma died and is that Becky? Because she's been coughing a lot lately. To direct spirit's memory to it, and it's my doll, what was created? From a few case studies, it is also noted that the ones brought back to life are never truly the same again. The act of voodoo is considered to be sacrilegious, even in the world of dark arts. The medium, acting as the pathway for the dead to pass through the realms, gives up their own pathway out of the human realm after death. As a result, the medium will be trapped forever, residing in an earthly object, bound to serve the family they belong to. So is that grandmother? Oh, Grandma's sleeping. She's got the Z's. So it might be Mom. When Mom died, she might have done something to bring me to life. Grandma's diary, 4th February 2004. Carrie is still extremely distraught from the incident. It has been a whole year, and even I cannot say I am not still very much affected by the loss of my very own granddaughter. Nedrick looks very stressed whenever I go over, so I'm trying to give them space. 18 May 2004. Carrie has been writing once in a while to me, but this particular letter today was strange. She seemed hopeful and happy. I hope this will finally be heading in the right direction. I hope my sweet daughter will finally be back to how she was before. 6 June 2004. There has been no letter ever since. I am still writing to them, but they have not gotten back to me. Maybe after sending that letter, they went on a trip. It's all for the better. 4 April 2005. Everything happened way too fast. The news of the passing, my daughter and my son-in-law arrived just before dawn. That was not the only thing that I was informed of. I was told to fetch their child, my granddaughter, as I am the only next of kin left. How? I am still unable to come to terms with what is happening. However, I must attend the funeral and I must find out what has been going on. 7th April 2005. I had fetched my granddaughter. It was my little Renee indeed, but at the same time, it did not seem to be her. She did not recognize me, and I can only play along until I find out everything about this. My dear Carrie, what on earth happened? I cannot believe my daughter is gone just like this. 8 April 2005. Last night, something very, very unusual happened. I had gifted Renee a lot of dolls, seeing how much she liked them, but when I went out for a glass of water, one of the bigger dolls was walking about. However, it did not do anything to me. Regardless, this is too strange. I have to keep Renee to her bedroom at night until I find out about everything. 24 April 2005. The police arrived today. They are here to return me to the remaining properties they had taken from Carrie and Nedrick's household for investigation. One of them was in an old book with parts of it torn out. After reading it tonight, I found out that the doll was Carrie, my beloved daughter. She is still here. I have also found out why my granddaughter is alive now. Carrie did something unforgivable. Oh, how much pain she must be going through to resort to this. I still have to keep Renee in her room until I find the remaining sections of the book. I will have to look through the book again. So it's true that Becky is mommy. And Grandma knew all along. Is that why she kept Becky around? But why does she still have me here? Even though she knows that I'm not her real granddaughter. Even though I'm an outsider. Huh? I'm not supposed to be out of my room this late. I need to get back to my room before Grandma wakes up. I think there's a lot more to it. Grandma, wake your ass up. Why you got a magic potion next to your bed? Giving off those creepy voodoo vibes. Alright, back to bed. Makes no damn sense. Wake her ass up. We gotta find out what's going on. Paper charm. We're missing one. Back to my room. She's over here moonwalking. Guess I'm going in the room of mirrors. Guess I'm going to my room. Excusez-moi. She just glitched out. Mom, you becoming incoherent. That's what age does. And become a voodoo dummy. Something is coming. I need to hide. Well, I know what we can do. Hey, Grandma. Grandma. Renee, what are you doing? What are you doing under the bed? You haven't left your room, have you? No, I've been here all the while. I was just feeling afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of, my sweet little girl. Is that really true, Grandma? Of course, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. Did you really not leave your room, Renee? I did not. All right, then. Grandma's feeling a little under the weather, so I must be muddle-headed. She's got the COVID. I'll be heading back to bed. You should go back to sleep, too. Wait, Grandma. What is it, Renee? Do you think I am loved? Of course, my sweet little girl. Why are you asking such silly questions? All right. Good night, Grandma. Good night. Mommy chased me because I'm an outsider. And Grandma came here so quickly. She must not have been chased because they are family. And I'm not. Grandma lied. Yeah, cold hard facts of life. She doesn't see me as her family, but I'm sure she loves me. She is hiding something. But I'm sure she loves me. Grandma knew about me all this time, but still allowed me to be here. She locked me up in the room every night to keep me safe. How could I have doubted her? Mommy told me, too, that I am always family and always loved. And what I need to do now is to believe in them and not make Grandma troubled anymore. That torn section of the book that Grandma didn't have, I know where it is. I knew all along. I need to get to my playroom. Oh, going to my playroom. Get some ritualistic paper. Getting on my playroom. It's in my doll. This doll was a gift from Renee's mother. Both wings have fallen apart. Blah, blah, blah. Aha! Knew it. Chapter 3. To release trapped Noctambulant spirit, simply soak the charm in unclean water thoroughly. Water turns unclean when touched by other spirits. When the incantation on the charm are smudged and corrupted, the charm will then be needed to be placed anywhere on the object of which the soul is trapped, and the ritual is complete. It is noted that the water used to soak the charm will start to corrupt. It starts the moment it comes into contact with the charm and is extremely dangerous for humans. Saturate the water with salt and dispose of it after ritual is done. Unclean water. Where can I find water? Bathroom, probably. Going to the bathroom. Don't mind me. Don't even know where the bathroom is. I think it's down this way. Keep looking at. There's nowhere to hide here. Oh, yes, there is. Krusty Krab pizza. Water. Water. Nobody's even in here. The plot thickens. Alright, dangerous to the touch. Once lifeless paper charm now, after being soaked in the bathtub, gives off an ominous energy, not to give, but to take away. Now I just need to go back to the doll room to wait for Becky. Back to the doll room to kill the evil mom. That's a doll. I see Becky, aka my mom. Good. She won't be too far away then. Come on. I won't have to wait long. Oh, she's already here. She teleports. Confirmed. Oh, you taking a nap? Is it daytime? Time for you to go back to bed? I've wanted to do this for so long. Yeah. Just fucking... I'm sorry, Mom. For the record, yes, I sit in a very uncomfy chair. So I use a pillow. I'm sorry, Mommy. I have done it. On that day, I found out about something I should never have. Mother's study room, filled with notes and studies on how to get back her daughter. The book had all the information. Ones that will take everything from me. I was so scared that what would happen. I had to do what had to be done. And so I hid it on something precious. I brought it everywhere with me. Even back at the funeral, I was hurt and scared. I had to keep the doll with me just in case. Renee, let's go home. Those kind words of Grandma, they warmed me up. It was foolish of me to be held up by silly thoughts. Mommy and now Grandma, they care about me. And I have to do this for them. What am I going to do? I always hated mirrors because they reminded me of what I am not. But now I'm not afraid anymore. It's a new morning and a new beginning. This is the real beginning. That was really good. That was really good. Alright. I'll go ahead and zoom past the credits here, see if there's anything else that ends up happening. Alrighty. That was very solid. Hold on, though. I want to know what happens when we do the other options. I think I'm going to have to play from the beginning. What's gallery? There's 3 endings. I got the middle one. I got to know about the rest of those endings. Load save point. If I'm lucky, it'll be right where they ask the questions. If I'm lucky. That's not bad. This is a pretty good place to start. She doesn't see me as her family. After all, it is all my fault. Mommy will not attack anything she sees as family. So if I wasn't around, everyone will be happy and Grandma will be happy too. That torn section of the book that Grandma didn't have, I know where it is. I knew all along. I need to get to the playroom. Yes, I do. What? Now it is all over. Nobody will be troubled anymore. On that day, I found out about something I should never have. Mother's study room, fill in notes, study how to get blah blah blah. We've already seen this. Father saw me. He was never really happy whenever he saw me. But I never expected that he thought that of me all this time. You are not my daughter. Those words pierced me, hitting somewhere in a void inside me I never knew existed. I had to do what had to be done, but I knew at the back of my head that nothing in this world was meant for me. Not parents, not love. Not the name, not the toys. It was meant for Renee. And that's why I deserve to have everything taken away from me. Is that her mom? Because that looked like her actual, mom. Damn. What the fuck? That one was way more sad and depressing. Holy shit. Alright. So we should have one more ending. Let's figure that one out. She's hiding something. Not telling me about mommy and keeping everything in the secret basement. She must be planning something. Otherwise, she wouldn't lie like that. Does Grandma not want me to? Or does Grandma not want me to? I just wanted a family and to be loved. I want to be with my family. I have to do something. Mommy is doing all this because she wants to protect her family? What can I do to make her not do that? I have to get to my playroom first. Uh-oh. I think this one's going to be like a bad ending. I think first one was a somewhat happy ending. Second one was a sad ending. I think this one's just going to be a bad ending. This doll was a gift from Renee's mother. Both wings had fallen off, and one of them, I'm being chased because this belongs to the family. So I need to get rid of this doll. Maybe I can burn it? Oh. There is a fireplace. There we are. Now I need to soak the charm in water. Is she actually going to be in here this time? Nope. Charm is sinking to the bottom. The water is turning red and it looks like blood. Now that the water is corrupted, I just need a cup to collect it. This ending's different. I don't know. I can't take that serious. I have seen some scary things in my time, and this isn't it, Chief. Am I gonna give the water to Grandma? Oh no, because it's not good for humans. Now to Grandma's room, and all this will go away. Oh boy. This is definitely a different ending. Give her a delicious denture cleaner. Hey Grandma, don't mind me. Oh, am I gonna put it in her little freaking incense thing there? Oh, that's fudged. I guess it won't work on her because she's not human. Or maybe it would work on her. I don't know. Thud. I have succeeded. Now nobody can harm me. What? Nobody can stop me from what I deserve. What do you deserve? More dolls. More dolls. On that day, I found out about something I should never have. Daddy went out of room. The two of them are shouting again in the living room. And then they go away, back to their room. The usual thing. Except this time, I knew why. They got strangely quiet after a while. And then all of a sudden, Mom just kept on repeating God's name. And I heard some thumping going on and very bassy. I don't usually peek because I was scared. But that time, I got scarred for life. Mommy was wrestling Mommy naked. Did I say Mommy? Daddy was wrestling Mommy naked. I knew instantly what to do. The book had all the information. Manza will take everything from me. What? I was so scared that would happen. Oh, she tore out the pages. Because she was worried that they'd try to kill her. I had to do what had to be done. And now, I have done it. I have finally gotten what I wanted. My snowman, which is probably my grandma now. Mommy, Daddy, let's... Oh, no, that's my dad. So the snowman's my dad. Becky's my mom. We already knew that. Let's always be together. We'll always be family. What is grandma going to be? She's going to be that bowl of peanuts right there. Holy crap. Alrighty. So you all saw it. That game was freaking awesome. And I like how every ending kind of adds a little bit more explanation to the backstory and what happened. So that's a really cool way to tell a story. But yeah, that's it. And that was awesome. And I appreciate my brother Cody for gifting me this game. It was really awesome. And if you guys have any suggestions for any other games, make sure you leave them right down there in the comments. I'll make sure that I get to them whenever I get the chance to. I schedule all my stuff ahead of time, so we'll see. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. If you did, let me know. If you guys didn't care much for it, also let me know. Just give me your thoughts and opinions on the game. I appreciate it. We can have a little back and forth. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. So as always, have a good one. I'll see you then. Goodbye!